I'm Lynette Martin, Mayor of the City of Mount Gambier, and with me is our CEO, Andrew Meddle, and as always, we're together to report on the outcomes of the January Council meeting. And I'm very pleased to announce that the Council are going to continue their support of the Pioneers Basketball Club, and in particular the naming rights of the women's team, and that was, the women's team was a new innovation for the club last year. We're really proud to be associated with this semi-professional club as they embark on their journey into the NBL 1 following many months, and in fact most of last year, in uncertainty about their future. And one thing that has become very clear to Council is the community support for the Pioneers Basketball Club. So with the additional success of the 2019 Adelaide Premier League season and introduction of a strong women's team, the Pioneers are able to provide a legitimate semi-professional pathway for players to the NBL 1 competition and continue their role as ambassadors for Mount Gambier. And they really are fine ambassadors for us.
Yeah, and engaged in our community.
Exactly.
In a number of threads they've written.
It's a great fit.
One of the other things that Council considered last night was whether to endorse or not the Small Business Friendly Council initiative, and Council has endorsed that now, so we'll be upping our game in how we engage with small businesses throughout the city. We'll be signing a charter with the Small Business Commissioner, and we will be regularly reporting on our performance in this space as we try to do our bit to get even more opportunity for small businesses in our community to gain work with the council and to work with us on projects of benefits to both parties. So looking forward to how that shapes up over the next year. And
that should be, great for the business community, and given that small businesses the largest employer group in Australia, I'm really pleased that we've chosen to follow that initiative.
Yeah, so we'll be joining a number of councils who have already signed up to that initiative, but one of the things that we're one of the first places outside of metropolitan Adelaide is to be able to support the Fringe. So we're very excited to welcome the Fringe back in just a few weeks' time. Various events across the city from the 20th to the 29th of March, commencing with the Lift-Off Street Party, which become a much loved and well-attended fixture as part of that Fringe Festival. As a result, last night Council formally resolved some road closures to enable that to happen in a safe and planned manner. So Commercial Street is probably the most prominent road closure, which will close from the Friday 7 o'clock in the morning through to Saturday 7 o'clock in the morning for that event to take place safely and provide a wonderful economic and social benefit to our surrounding businesses, artists and everyone in our community. So hopefully I'll see you there.
It has grown so much over the last couple of years, and last year in particular was incredible with the number of people in Commercial Street on that Friday night. So yes, we are looking forward to another successful event this year. And of course, bushfires are first and foremost in, I'd say, most Australians' minds at the moment. And last night we certainly acknowledged the devastation that they have caused in Australia, and more particularly in South Australia, the Cuddly Creek, Kangaroo Island, and Kailera near at home at Kingston. And I have written to Mayor Pengilly, the Mayor of Kangaroo Island, expressing our council's concern and support for them. And the recovery process really will be a long and protracted environment for them to work in. And so council have taken a cautious approach in that, we want to just wait and see where our help will best be channeled. But in the short term, we also recognise that there are a lot of people in our community who are wishing to support the fires and the appeals. So we've given our CEO some in-kind, he's got the ability to offer in-kind support to groups wishing to have a fundraising event, and that council will look down the track at a monetary contribution to possibly the CFS Foundation. But we are aware that there is a lot of money out there at the moment, and that we really want it to be distributed, well to the people that really need it. So yeah, we've taken a measured approach, but certainly want people to know that our thoughts have been with them throughout this terrible time for Australia.
So we want to work in partnership with the community. So if you have got an event or an activity that you want to undertake to provide funds and support for bushfire affected communities, please contact us to find out how we can help you, help those who have been so badly affected in our community.
Certainly. And that just about wraps up the January meeting. It wasn't a big agenda with Christmas intervening. It was a lighter agenda for us. But just a reminder that council meets on the third Tuesday of every month in the Civic Centre at Watson Terrace, and that members of the public are welcome in the gallery. And I noticed last night we had a few more members of the public there, so that is good to see. And once again, agendas and minutes of all council meetings can be found on the council website. So until next month, it's goodbye from us.